Hello students, welcome to you on my YouTube channel Classes by Deepak Taneja. This is part 3 of C++ in which I am going to let you know about data types of C++. You can note down directly from this video or you can buy notes by contacting me on my WhatsApp number which I am providing to you on this channel. So let's start today's topic, data types. C++ data types, we can divide it into three types: primitive data types, derived data types, and user-defined data types. In primitive data types, there is first int, char, float, and void. In derived data type, array, function, pointer, and reference. In user-defined data type, there is structure, union, class, and enumeration. Primitive data types. These data types are built-in or predefined data types and can be used directly by the user to declare variable, example int, char, float, boolean, etc. Primitive data types are available in C++ are integer, char, boolean, floating point, double floating point, valueless or void character. So primitive data types are built-in data types, means which is predefined in C++. Okay, next, derived, as it is explained by its name, the data types that are derived from the primitive or built-in data types are referred to as the derived data types. These can be of four types, namely function, array, pointers, reference. Abstract or user-defined data types. These data types are defined by user itself, like defining a class in C++ or a structure. C++ provide the following user-defined data types: class, structure, union, enumeration, type definition, defined data type. Type def, defined data type. You will learn it in the programming. Okay. Integer. Keyword used for integer data types is int. Integer typically require 4 bytes of memory space and ranges from this to this. The keyword integer, when you will use in this programming, you will use only int, int. Character. Character data types is used for storing characters. Keyword used for characters data type is char. Character typically require 1 byte of memory space and range from -128 to 127 or 0 to 255. I'll explain you in this video why the range is -128 to 127. Next, Boolean. Boolean data types is used for storing Boolean or logical values. A Boolean variable can store either true or false. Keyword used for Boolean data type is bool. Boolean, for the Boolean data type, you will use BOOL, bool, in programming, and it is a data type which store value either true or false. We can say for true it store 1, for false it store 0. Floating point. Floating point data types is used for storing single precision floating point value or decimal value. Keyword used for floating point data types is float. Float variable typically require 4 bytes of memory space. Here, single precision floating point means single decimal value. Double floating point. Double floating point type is used for storing double precision floating point value or decimal values. Keywords used for double floating point data type is double. Double variable typically require 8 byte of memory space. Listen, both are used for the decimal value. Then what is the difference between floating point and double floating point? Floating point takes a small decimal value like up to 2 decimal value, or and double floating point takes greater decimal value. Okay, it may be of up to 4 decimal points, it may be up to more than up to 4. Void means without any value. Void data type represents a valueless entity. Void data type is used for those functions which does not return a value. Wide character. Wide character data type is also a character data type, but this data type has size greater than the normal 8-bit data type, represented by wchar_t. It is generally 2 or 4 bytes long. Data types modifier. As the name implies, data types modifier are used with the built-in data types to modify the length of data that a particular data type can hold. Data type modifiers are used to change the value of data. If we want to change, okay, the value of data type, then we will have to use data type modifiers. There are 4 types of data type modifiers: signed, unsigned, long, short. Integer may be of all four types: signed, unsigned, long and short. Char may be of only 2 types: signed and unsigned. Double may be of long, and long prefix is the type of signed, short prefix is the type of unsigned. This is the chart. This is a table for all of the data types, and in this table the name of data types, description, size and range is all is there. You can easily understand all the data types by this table. Now I will explain you why the range of char is this, why the range of int is this. Okay, so let's try to make you understand. Okay.